My name is Jeff.
My name is Tyler.
My name is Victor. We'd like to talk to you about Taiwan Festival, and we will share 3 festivals with you.
One is the Chinese New Year, another is the Zhan Festival, and the other is Zhan Festival.
First, I want to introduce Chinese New Year. It's on the first day of the first lunar month. The origin of Chinese New Year. Once upon a time, there was a man-eating monster named Nian. He slept the whole year. He slept on the first day of the first month. When he was awake, he would go to the village and eat whatever he could find. Year after year, Nian returned, as he was so strong and powerful that nobody could defeat it. He lasted every year until that night. The traveler came to town looking for food and shelter, but the villagers were busy packing to help him. Only an old woman gave him some food and a place to sleep. After his meal, he decided to tell the old woman a way to defeat the monster. That night, she wasn't eaten because of the traveler's help. When the villagers returned, they saw that the old woman was safe and sound. Everyone was eager to learn what she did to survive from Nian. She told the villagers that Nian was afraid of logorises and the color red. The next year, the villagers lit firecrackers and lit red lanterns all around their houses and pasted red paper on their walls and doors. That year and every year since, Nian has never returned, and this eventually became a tradition and the way to celebrate Chinese New Year. These are customs of Chinese New Year. On Chinese New Year, grandparents will give their grandchildren red apples, and people will get together for the reunion dinner, and some people will visit their grandparents.
Next, I'm going to introduce the Zhan Festival. The Chinese Zhan Festival falls on April 4th, April 5th, or April 6th, also known as the Tongue Sweeping Day. It is a time for families to pay respects to their ancestors. The origin of the festival dates back to the spring and autumn period, 770 to 476 before Christ. It was to honor Jie Zitui, a loyal follower of Duke Wen of Jun's death. When Duke Wen of Jun came to the throne, Jun cut the size of his friend's own side to make sure for starving Duke. A gratified Wen promised to reward Jue, but when he became a king, he forgot about Jue. Jue, seeking no gain or reward, quietly left to live in the forest with his elderly mother. When Wen realized his mistake, he tried to persuade Jue to return to the court by setting fire in the forest. But Jue and his mother died in the fire. The grieving Wen declared that no fire could be lit on that day. Thus, people could only eat cold food, and the festival originally called Cold Food Day. When it comes to the Zhan Festival's customs, the most well-known is to sweep the tongues. People go to the graves of their ancestors to sweep the tongues. Besides, people have a family outing after the tongue sweeping. Because of the good weather, people meet for an outing after the tongue sweeping. Next, people will swing on the Zhan Festival. The higher the swing, the smoother the ride. Fourth, people will put widow batteries on gas. Widow batteries have the function of warding off evil spirits. Last but not least, people will fly a kite in order to eliminate diseases and disasters.
Now, I'm going to introduce our last traditional holiday, Zhan Festival, and it's on the 15th day of the 7th lunar month. In order to celebrate the early autumn harvest, the ancient emperor will sacrifice to the ancestral temple with new grains to reward the earth and express gratitude to the ancestors. After Taoism merged into Zongyuan, people began to have the custom of worshipping ancestors on Zhan Festival. According to legend, there was a child named Mu Lian. His mother was thrown into hell after she died because she did many bad things. Shakyamuni Buddha told Mu Lian that he must gather the power of everyone and prepare various fast food on July 15th. Thus, his mother can be free. There are some customs about swimming festivals. First, the activity of ghost grabbing is mainly the way of using people to symbolize the ghost. Each team includes 5 climbers. The one who first grabs the flags and gold medals will be the winner. Second, the water lanterns is related to the turn and dead. The purpose of releasing water lanterns is to notify the lone spirits and ghosts on the water to come to participate in the puja and to help them avoid the suffering of deep hell and no food. In addition to worshipping gods and ancestors, people will also set up a table of rich dishes for the homeless ghosts. Let them feel the kindness of the world to them and give them comfort and satisfaction. And that's the main idea of Pudu.
To sum up, because of the time limits, we only introduced these 3 festivals to you.
Besides this, there are a lot of interesting festivals in Taiwan. Hope you have a nice day.
Thank you for listening.
All right, guys. That was really good. Good job. I thought it was a good topic. Yeah. I like the topic a lot because, as a foreigner, many people don't introduce much of Taiwan's culture, so it's nice to hear about Taiwan's culture. So I think that's a really good topic, because I didn't know much of that, so I think that's a good idea. I like that. I thought your presentation looked really good. I like the images, the color. I just thought you did a good job with your presentation. That was good. One suggestion is just a little space. You're standing so close, so next time just a little space. But don't worry about it. It's okay. And then all your speaking and everything. That's really good because I know it's difficult to get in front and speak, especially in another language, so I thought you did a really good job. Yeah. One thing I just want to say for everybody, I'm going to have the same suggestion for everybody speaking. So I'm just going to say it now, okay? Just keep practicing by yourself, especially with YouTube, TV, Netflix, whatever. Just listen to what they're saying and just use that for your practice. Just repeat. You don't have to memorize, but just practice the speaking and get the feel. Okay, that's my speaking suggestion today for everybody. Okay, but for you guys, good job.
Thank you.
I like your presentation too, especially we have a foreigner right here. Yeah, you're like a Taiwan's ambassador, okay? Introduce all kinds of festivals and even the origin of the festival. I don't even know that. So it's very good. And but one suggestion for you, okay, you guys are telling a story, okay, and introduce the festival. Maybe you can have some interaction with the audience, or it's just like a talk show, you know. You don't need to put it too serious. Yeah, but it's very good. Yeah, good.